Okay, so we have pulled up for our camp for the night. We're going to be staying at Bay of Fires. It's on Wikicamp, so I'll throw in a screenshot just in here of the one we're staying at. Honestly, it is awesome. If you can secure yourself a spot, I think there's only, I reckon you could probably get 12 vans in here, tucked away into little corners and stuff. But this place is wicked. I'll put some footage in now of the drone and just walking onto the beaches and stuff. Oh, the sand is so white, the water is so blue. You're only about 15 k's from St Helens, and Binalong Beach is only, I don't know, 5 minutes down the road. So yeah, I'll chuck some footage in. It's on Wikicamps, and yeah, get amongst it, I reckon.
Distillery today. Highly recommend staying here. It's actually a free camp, which is amazing considering the facilities. So they've got an amazing kids play area, perfect for toddlers, and it suggests all the way to 8 years. They've also got a pool. Okay, back to regular programming. So they've also got a cinema, which was shut when we walked down just then because I believe there'll be a movie on at the moment. But that looked pretty cool. They also have tastings, which is awesome. We just did a vodka tasting, which included 2 cocktails, like full-size cocktails. And they were really delicious. And it also included just like a small tasting of an ale that we wanted to try, and that was $18. That's pretty good. It's also got an epic view, but it's really hard to tell on a day like today. What else have they got? Oh yeah, we're having lunch right now. We're about to order, and the beauty of this area is that we can sit there, and then we got the kids area. Yeah. What else have they got? They've got heaps of different things that you can try at the distillery. Heaps of tasting options. That I think it was beer, wine, gin, I want to say, or whiskey, or both, and vodka. So we went the vodka. What else have they got? Oh yeah, and you can obviously camp out the front. There's no power or water or anything, but it's free, and all those things are at your doorstep. Pretty cool, especially if you want to have a drink and not drive. You're all right at the front. So a hot tip for all of you guys is, yep, I'm here, champ. Somewhere in like a lookout, for example, that's where we're at now, and you're not sure whether it's worth it. And you're not sure whether it's worth it or not, you send your husband with the 2-way. You talk to them. I hate when you don't reply. I'm filming for YouTube.
Hey guys, so today we started out at Friendly Beaches, and our plan is to get to Port Arthur. So we're actually just about 35 minutes away from Port Arthur now, and yeah, it hasn't been too bad of a drive. GPS did take us a shortcut, which I don't know if it saved time, but it was a dirt road over a couple of mountains and wasn't too bad. Stuck the Caravan on just in case, but yeah. Plan is to go to Port Arthur just for a little bit this afternoon. Ride the boat. There's like a boat thing that's included in your ticket. One thing I didn't know is your ticket includes 2 days of touring Port Arthur. So we're going to do sort of like a half day today and then a full day tomorrow, just to sort of not a full day tomorrow, probably another half day tomorrow, and then we'll move on to Hobart, I think. But we're currently just, and you won't be able to see it, but I think Nikki's going to get some footage. We're just sitting on the side of the road waiting to turn over this bridge that goes over to Eaglehawk Neck and Port Arthur. But it's a bridge that, I don't know the words, but it's over a river, and it turns so the boats can come through. So we're just waiting for it to turn back now, and then we'll carry on over the bridge and into Port Arthur. Yeah. Cheers.
The crew, thank you. Now, this settlement of Port Arthur, of course, was a notorious prison, officially a secondary punishment station, a place where they incarcerated what were considered to be the most incorrigible or incurable criminals within this colony of Van Diemen's Land. Now, the general scheme of this place, of course, was that men would be put to hard labour, gathering raw materials, and other men would be put to task making things from those raw materials. Port Arthur always had an industrial side. Now, the most plentiful and most valuable raw material here was timber. Various species of eucalypts, which were described as being 150 feet to the first branch.
So this is home for the next 2 nights. We are at Valley Campground, just outside of Huonville. I'm not 100% sure. Hey, what's the town name that's close? Nah, Huon something. Huonville? We're not sure, but it's just, I'll look it up. I'll throw it in somewhere here. Doink. Yeah, so it's, we're about 15 minutes out of town. But yeah, as you can see, this place is stunning. So it's $30 a night for 2 adults and a kid. That's unpowered, but it's super quiet out here. Comes with its own like fire pit, which we've set up, and there's plenty of space here. Like, we've got our van in here, we've got our solar panel set up, Starlink set up, cars in here, and you can see there's still plenty of space. Sally, the lady that owns the place, she's a wicked lady. We asked when we got here if there was anything else, another site that was like in the sun a bit more, and they didn't have one, only because we've been off grid for a while. We're trying to charge up the batteries. They didn't have one. They're booked out fully this weekend. So she said we can nab some power from the power box there. So we'll probably do that tomorrow, charge up the batteries before we go to the next place. But yeah, if you're in Tassie and you're heading out of Hobart, come to this place. I'll chuck a description in for you so you can see off Wikicamps. But yeah, this place is wicked. Good morning. So as you know, we're in Tasmania. We've been travelling for the last 2 weeks through Tassie, and we've just hit Hobart. And let me tell you, I do not miss traffic jams and things like that. Oh my god, we've been in the bush and sort of on the east coast for the last week, and there's not even traffic lights. We're going through towns like Bicheno and places like that, and the traffic is just non-existent, to be honest. The only time it's busy is when you get to like an IGA or somewhere like that. But yeah, the last couple of weeks have been pretty good. It reminds me of how busy life used to be on the Gold Coast, to be honest. And what do you want back there? You want another book? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go because I'm gonna have to try and dig out another book out the back here. But yeah, I don't miss traffic lights and I don't miss the traffic. So yeah. Yeah, so this morning's plans, we're still in Hobart. Probably leave here tomorrow, I'd say. We're just at a park at the moment. So Nikki's doing a little bit of R&R in Hobart, just getting some things done, doing some shopping. So it's a bit of a Boston and Daddy Day. We're checking out, at the moment, we're at Queen's Domain Community Hub, which is sort of like a park. It's pretty cool here, actually. They've got, what do they got? They've got like a water section, a kids playground section. They got heaps of barbecues that you could use. They've even got, and I think it's only through scheduled hours. I'll just help this kid. Hang on one second. Come on, I'll help you up. Which way are you going? Now hop down here. Jump down, and we'll go to the swing. Go around to the swing. Yeah, sorry. So I think, and I'll get a shot and I'll throw it in here. But they've got pizza ovens that you can use through, like, I don't know, 9 till 5 or something during the week, or even evenings. I don't know. I haven't read the sign yet, but yeah, it looks really cool here. Heaps of barbecues, toilets, full kids wet sort of zone, dry zone. They got slides, they got rock climbing, got a big swing. Yeah, it's not very often you find a good park like this, and as we would know, because we're traveling Australia to find all the parks. So yeah, I'll touch base with you a bit later on, let you know how it went. But I think tomorrow's plan, I was saying that we're going to leave tomorrow. I think tomorrow's plan will probably be hook up and go to, I think we're going to go to Bruny Island. So that'll probably come in the next episode, I'd say, Bruny Island and how you get over to Bruny and stuff. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you think Bruny Island will be worth it, or if you know something's really good in Bruny. I mean, we've seen a few things. Probably gained 2 kilos going to Bruny, but yeah, it is what it is, and I think that's why you travel Australia, to do these things. All right, I better go. We got to get on the swing. Yeah, good morning. This morning we're at Burong Wildlife Centre. I think this is in Brighton, down in Hobart. I don't know too much about it, to be honest, but it's about $30 to get in. From what I hear, it is like a rescue centre. So they like sort of roam free, or they're animals that haven't been able to be released into the wild. Is that right?
We'll see.
We'll see. Anyway, we'll take you along with us, and I'll show you anything that looks pretty good. Old mate is pretty happy.
Yeah, those times when they do get attacked by an animal, they
He can smell you. Hand. Oh, is he scratching?
Yeah, so at Burong, just ordered a coffee. I thought it would be interesting to let everyone know. So just ordered a coffee, and we always get soy milk, and apparently they only do plant-based milks anyway. So yeah, that's a bit different. It looks like this place is sort of set into the mountains a bit. They're doing a lot of work here at the moment, just trying to, they're building new aviaries and new buildings. Looks like they're getting a bit bigger than they have been, but yeah, it looks pretty good so far. Probably, I think it was $32 each, so it's not too bad. Anyway, we'll check it out and see how we go. Don't stand on him.
Under his chin?
Give him a pat underneath.
Like under here. Oh, you want to feed him? Yep, put some food here. There you go.
Want to give him a pat? Give him a pat under the chin. I don't think he's hungry.
He's not hungry.
Good morning. So today's plan, we are headed out of the showground. So we stayed here for 3 nights in Hobart. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, it's more of a base sort of camp, I think. It's not, you're not here having fun. using slides and parks and stuff, but they've got everything you need. They've got a dump point. Most of the sites have water. You can run your grey water off, and most of the sites are powered as well. I think they've got like 90 something sites here, so there's plenty of room. It was about $33 a night, power, water and sewerage, well, grey water. But yeah, it's just on the outskirts of Hobart, Glenarchy maybe. Yeah, pretty good. Today's plan, we're going to run down to Bruny Island. We're going to go over there for a few nights and see what the fuss is all about Bruny. From what I hear, you don't have to book the barge, so we'll touch base with you when we jump on that barge, just so you can have a look at it and see if it's any good. All right, cheers.